The Super Eagles of Nigeria. I'll say it again. The Super Eagles of Nigeria played 3-2 against 10-man Mozambique. Now, no disrespect to Mozambique. Everything I say, I just want to put that out there. No disrespect to Mozambique. But I have to express my disappointment. This is going to be a rant, so prepare yourself. How can you be playing against Mozambique, who went down by a man in the 37th minute, and you barely win the game? 3-2, the game finished. I just don't understand it. I'm sick of just accepting mediocrity, or just, oh, we won. What do you mean you won? They were 10 men. It's ridiculous. So the game, we started the game with Uzoho again in goal. Uzoho, the same man who made that stupid error against Saudi Arabia. The coach started him again and played him 90 minutes. He made a whole lot of changes to the starting lineup compared to the Saudi Arabia game. But he left Uzoho, and Uzoho still played 90 minutes after making tons of substitutions during the game. I don't understand it. You bring three goalkeepers on this trip to play the international games. 3. And you use one goalkeeper who made an error in the first game. You use him again in the second game, and you have him play 90 minutes throughout. And he cost. I'm just sick of it. I'm not going to use any bad words though. I'm not. I'm training myself, but this is unacceptable. Unacceptable. This man has made tons of mistakes. Every time you still see him in the lineup. Like, what is this coach doing? I don't care what it is. It is not working. Look at that first goal. Why is he flying to his right-hand side before the player hits the ball? I understand that goalkeepers do this sometimes, right? And if I'm being honest, right? This happens a lot. And we see it. They try to guess where the ball is going to be played and whatnot. But this man just keeps making errors. It's hard for me to just not see this as an error. If it's someone that, is reliable, that never makes errors, I can forgive, I can pardon. But he keeps doing it. So I don't think this was like, one-off. No, this man just doesn't know how to be a goalkeeper. He really doesn't. The errors will cost us and keep costing us. You have 2 friendly games. I said it in my last video. You're a goalkeeper. You should play with 0 pressure in friendly games. You're playing Mozambique. No disrespect, but they are ranked 113th. I just checked. 113 in the world. You play them and you concede those type of goals because I don't understand. Uzo is not the man for the job. The man made a wholesale of changes. The defense was completely different. I think the only person who stayed was Onyemachi at left back. Everybody else was different. But I don't even want to talk about the lineup. I'm just so disappointed. We went to go down, and then we rallied. They started to play well. They really started playing well. We got an equalizer just by pressuring them, and I think Frank Onyeka took a shot outside of the box. The goalie made a decent save, but he parried it straight onto Terry Murphy, who slots it in, and is 1-1. The boys came out. They kept pressuring, and then we got the lead through Frank Onyeka. Same thing, we're piling on pressure. The ball just dilly-dallied in the box and came out, and Frank Onyeka with a nicely placed finish. So we were up 2-1. And then Joe Aribo was through on goal, and then the defender stupidly pulls him back. Should have just let the guy go. And the ref, you say a friendly, can the ref, could he have just given a yellow card and just let it slide? But no, the rules of the game is the rule of the game. If a player is on goal and you clearly pull him down, you're just obstructing a clear goal scoring opportunity. And by the law, it says it's a red card. So I don't even feel any sympathy. And then after that, you think it's smooth sailings. We got a penalty. We played a free kick, and the defender on the wall used his hands to block the ball. Penalty. Moses Simon, stepped up and played it, even though I felt like he could have given the kid, I think it was Bashiru, who was trying to get a goal on his debut. But Simon, senior man, he pulled rank and took the penalty and finished it well. I thought, this is going to be a destruction. Second half, we came in, and it just looked like these players didn't want to play. The players didn't want to play. And then Mozambique with 10 men, mind you, they had they went down to 10 men, 37 minutes. With 10 men, they scored in the second half through a corner kick that I don't know what the defenders were doing. They only had 4 players in the box and we had like 7. And they won the ball. They won the first touch. I think it was a nice flick and Uzoho was just there. Some things don't just make sense. They don't play with pride. So we lost the second half by 1-0, if we're being honest. I'm not happy with this. Umar Sadiq scored a goal, but he was offside, so the goal was ruled off. But this is just unacceptable. It's really embarrassing. And I'm thinking about it like, what do I expect? These players don't understand what it means to play for that badge. I don't want to talk about what's going on in the country with the politics and how things are. But I'm just talking about playing for the team. Things have been bad before. If we talk about the greats, the JGO coaches, the kind of one, I'm sure they're watching these games and they cringe. That's even if they watch the games. And I'm thinking about this coach, right? I'm blaming him for not, making the players have fight. But how? He doesn't understand it himself. He's not Nigerian. He doesn't know what it means to be a super ego. Look at all the licensed referees that we've had. We do have as Nigerians. Why don't you bring somebody who understands what it means, who has that fight? How is a man who doesn't understand it, who's never had it, who doesn't know it, how is he supposed to pass it on to the players? How? And don't say it's a friendly game. I understand it's a friendly game, but there should be standards. This is a game that at 50th minute, we're probably 4-0 up and we're just relaxing, bringing in everybody, substitute everybody, bring in new players, let them just have fun. But we won by 1 goal. And we're preparing for the Nations Cup. It doesn't make any sense to me. I would fire this coach. I don't even know who he is. I don't know what his track record is. Sunday Olise is there. Bring in somebody that has played. Bring in somebody that is Nigerian that can feel it. I'm sick of this hiring people that don't know what it means to wear the green, white, green and represent the flag. I'm tired of it. There's no way they can pass the accurate message to the players. There's no way. That's why we get stupid games like this. Disappointing. It's these last 2 games have just been frustrating to watch. It's very, very disappointing. I'm going to wrap it up here before I say what I don't want to say. Let me know what you think. If you're Nigerian, if you watch the game, just let me know what you think about the Super Eagles and what you expect of them. I am very, very and clearly and evidently unhappy. And I hope changes are made. I think we have one more international break before the African, but I'm not even, it doesn't even matter, man. This will keep happening unless they change the manager and bring people that understand what it means to play for your country with passion. I'm out, guys. Like, subscribe, comment. God bless.